So it's raining in the garage today. I'm gonna close the hood. I got misted. But anyway, I don't know if I'm gonna do a whole lot today.
I never feel like doing a whole lot.
So
looks like that.
I got the intake on. It has like, well, except for these two bolts right here, which I'm thinking about. It's wet down there, but I'm probably gonna bottom under plenum bracket 2 number 12s. I got my number 12 ready to go. What else I got here? Electric wire junction to thermal house and also connects 2 plug holders. I don't know what that is. Thermostat. Let's do the thermostat. Power steering line, back of head passenger side. That's over there. That pipe with the white tape around it. Let's just put the thermostat in. Take a tour. Where are we at? Timing cover still sitting over there. It's the last thing to go on. Don't even have a light over here, but it's all set. Except for this. This right here is the over there. Oil pressure control. Looks like that's what it is. Yeah, pretty sure that's what this is. Because it got all the cam sensors. Same kind of plug as a cam sensor is. It's only plugged back here, so you know it's got to be. Doesn't gotta be. Doesn't gotta be, but it's gotta be. Yeah, 2 plugs. Yeah, yeah. That's why the wire goes to here. There's always a purpose for how long a wire is, and it goes through 2 connectors. One connector here, one connector here, one connector there, one connector there. 2 connectors that I'll figure out where they are. They're probably on the cover, the valve cover. And they'll lead you exactly where this plugs in, which is over there on that oil pressure. So likewise, when you plug in the fuel injectors, 1, 2, 3, 4, then other plugs just start showing up as to where, you know, this wire is only that long, so that's the only plug it could go in. And a lot of times these plugs, the only thing they'll plug into, you know, just happens to be, you know, from here down to that plug right there, that wire, it's only that long. So wherever it plugs into, it's got to be only that far away. So there it is. That's where it goes. Another different kind. See, this is a different kind of plug than a fuel injector plug. So you can't get the 2 of them mixed up. Certainly not going to get that one mixed up. This one is the same kind here as these cam sensor ones. This is a cam sensor one, but it's not a cam sensor. There's no cam sensors over there though. There's one over there and over there and over there. So there's a couple brackets here that had to be screwed on. You see, I got some rainwater in here. Don't worry about it. This plug here. See, you come to this junction, and there's only 3 places to plug in things, and there's only 3 wires to be plugged in. So, and they're all 3 different kinds of plugs. So there you go. You got it. You know exactly where that goes. Plus have a description of the bolt. I had to bolt that back on there. So I had that. This one had to bolt this back on here. This is to the electronic control to the whatever it's called, the damper inside the air intake butterfly. So again, it had these little hookups, little wire places where the wire holds on to whatever it can hold on to. And then 2 plugs came off. One was just short enough to go into there. Yep, what do you know? It fit. And one went over to the damper control. Over here. Yep, it fit. So, likewise with hoses. It's a long hose at the bottom. It goes back under there a little ways. And there's a short hose at the top. It doesn't go so far. So, you can't get the hoses mixed up because one won't reach the other one. These other hoses just, when you put the plenum on, and this hose right here just lines up with that. And so you just hook them back up. Likewise with the heater hoses back there. And keep following your wiring harnesses, looking for things to be plugged in. There's only one place that could be plugged in. Had to put this little thing back together here and plug this one in. Get its little mount right. And then somewhere in here I got some more screws to, on this mount right here. Well, it's this mount. There's 2 screws on it I got to put on there. And I got to put thermostat in that housing right there. And then I pretty much run out of screws. Thermostat cover, power steering, yeah. 2 for the electric, for the wire, and 2 under there. So
Transmitter in there.
then we'll be set to put on. The timing cover. Pretty close to putting spark plugs back in. I'll probably have a dry floor. Probably. It won't rain tomorrow. Let things dry out. But I am going to try and get all of these in here tonight. And probably take that timing cover inside the house. Get a razor blade and get that muck off of it. Get it cleaned up and ready to put some fresh sealant on. That's it. That's all she wrote. Oh, okay. Somewhere over here. Right here is the thermostat. Thermostat goes. I turn the light. I got the light over here ready to go down there and put those 2 bolts in, but I might do that in a minute here. Oh, this thing should just pop out. Just pop out. Anyway. Then we can. Well, I sure hope you don't get rained on over there. That thing was sat right in there.
Oh, I like the thermostat. Like American thermostats are better.
I don't like it because it just fell out. I don't like things that fell out. I put some grease on it.
Oh, you have the hardest time on things. Yeah.
Silly thing. Uh-huh. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, stop. The thing. Still baffled that's where oil came from. Related to installing the point of the intake. What the hell? Oh, yeah, there it goes. Just fell right off there. Maybe I'm not putting it on there right.
It's crazy.
Maybe it's a key and they did something complicated.
Yeah, they did. I don't like it.
Hey, let's make it more complicated.
Stupid thing.
Idiots. And this just does not want to go on here.
No, it doesn't.
What the hell? And you know what? It is. There's a little
Yeah, there's nothing
thing
but the
on
little
there.
thing on
Are you
it.
kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding. Stupid thing.
I hate little problems. That couldn't have something like this inside out, could you? No. Why does it have a little door on it? I don't know. Why does it not have a slot like every other one that I ever put on before? I don't know. That would make me say, if it don't have a slot in it, then what it does is it just sits behind there.
Right now it's sitting in front. I don't know.
Is that what it does?
I don't know. But it should be sealed. It ain't going nowhere, so. Should seal.
I think it just sits in there.
I'm sure it's sealed though. Yeah, I don't know. Got rubber around the outside. It's sitting in the middle, it's sealed. I don't know. Yeah, that thing holds it in the middle. Case.
Just put it in there like that. And then just put this in like that. And what's going to hold that?
You got all three of them in there. I'm going to take one of them back out. Get 2 more bolts in, and then I'll put it back in. It'll be the 3rd time I put that bolt in there.
That holds because it is got a thing that centers it there.
It make it look so easy in the book.
If that's weird. That's kind of freaky. Kind of freaky. I think we're going to have a fun time here. Because okay, that just all fell together. That'll be nice. I don't know where I'm at.
What's going on, CJ? Just doing my usual thing. Kick back, relax for a little bit.
I can't see.
I think it goes pretty good.
Oops.
A little bit of rain on today, but I guess it's like springtime here.
Can't see.
How you doing?
That's totally not right.
Vegas is on? Oh, I'm sorry, Vegas. I really don't pay much attention because I got time issues. I get done and I upload and I go back. So, hi, Susie. might get lazy, not go back. Might just go over and hang around over at Vegas's place.
Okay, here's what I need to do. What I need to do is take this piece of wood. This piece of wood right
That's
here.
what you need, Jeff, is a piece of wood. I'm trying to be a great dad. I don't know.
It's somewhere.
I'm trying. Effort here. I hope this thing just sounds good. Fires up. Sounds good. If so, I'll agree with you. But it's almost accidentally. Accidentally.
Figure out which side of this makes the most sense to be the front and the back. Really is the same.
I need to get Ray doing some stuff.
That's not.
She put a video on Facebook today, but it's on her mom's Facebook.
So this would be the seal side, and this would be the.
She got an award for being a great kid at school the other day.
Side, probably.
And I was all greasy and dirty.
Probably.
I didn't go to the award ceremony. I felt kind of bad. She is funny. I smile the whole time when I'm hanging around with Ray.
Very well.
She's always got something for me to giggle at. I like that. It's too bad we all can't be like that. Well, Mom was telling me stories about her room the other day. You take a clothes hamper and
now this should
covered up with kind of a
first you want to have one of these screws.
Tablecloth and put a wood thing on top of it and put decorations on top of it. And
be nice. This would just sit in there.
Tiffany said she's cleaning her room and she looked what was in there. And she lifted up, looked in there, and all the junk. You know, whenever you go clean your room, you just throw everything in that, covered up with the
have to get something
tablecloth, and then the rest of the stuff was under the bed.
All right.
She's a good, typical kid.
Behaving.
I know. I got her skating good, don't I? Seems like we ought to have a skate night coming up here.
There's nothing to hold that.
You get a couple friends that are skating fast and got to keep up with them. I like some skating. If I practice a little bit, I can get the third limbo. I can make another the third limbo, but
okay, that doesn't work then. Actually,
I won't get enough practice.
Actually, doesn't work. So, what makes more sense is to stick this in here. Aha. Then put the seal on it. Aha.
Records. I got a stereo in here.
Sure,
I got very many records. I got a few. Yeah. I remember buying records.
They don't want to stay.
Doing the hokey pokey.
Man. Oh,
Man,
what a
Jeff.
pain in the neck.
What a pain in the neck. You look
Okay,
stupid
well,
with a piece of wood there. A wrench laying on it.
I would say the next best try would be to pull this up here.
Just to make it around. I kind of kept up with it over the years, so. When my kids would have skate night, I'd always go, and I'd always limbo. And now grandkids go.
It's around there perfect.
And I go, and still do limbo.
That goes in there.
Their skates are so slow.
It does.
It's like.
And you can hold all this together somehow.
I know how to clean my skates up and take
push it all in there.
Can't go too fast though. You run over children. That's the thing that scares me the most is running over children.
I think we would.
Yeah. It's funny and serious at the same time. You get ready to run over some kid, you're the one who's going to end up going down. You know you're going to jump over them or around them, or you're going to stop suddenly, which means your feet stop, but your head keeps going. And you're trying to step over some kid who's standing on the floor, laying on the floor down there, and have fingers. Run over their fingers. Don't use your fingers. Run over. Yep. No matter how old you are, you're always scared of crashing. Dodge and weave. I'm a great dodge and weaver, but when they go, sometimes when they go down, you just don't expect them to be like they're way over there. How did you fall down all the way over here to in front of me? This happens. Ginger. So like an air conditioner repairman working on this car. Sewing machine repairman. What again?
Two of those.
And the
third one is like
homemade skateboards.
Hidden down in here.
I can remember homemade skateboards.
Why do I got wires?
The real skateboards got here.
They're all plugged in. I don't mind wires as long as they're plugged in.
I can kind of skateboard. I can, get the front to pop up and turn it around and spin around in a circle, and can't be doing no jump up in the air and like barrel roll shit like that. Skateboards around here just always got tore up so fast. It lasted about a month or so. It's like, man, what the hell did you do to that thing? Where skates? I got skates that are 30 years old.
Oh, gosh.
I don't even know what a Z-Boy from Dogtown is. But Is that spelled D-A-W-G or D-O-G? Trauma. Oh, wounds are like battle scars, are like medals of honor.
I think the cord was holding the
I never got the snow ski.
camera.
I'd like the snow ski, but I can water ski like crazy. I love the water ski and can skateboard pretty good, fairly good. I mean, I get around on it. And skating for me was I skated every
I don't like that. That's too
when I
close.
was a kid, so.
Too close for my comfort. I don't know where I'd go behind there. All right. How are we gonna get this?
I found a nut I dropped the other day down in there with the magnet digging in the hole. I said, "What for one nut on the hole?"
That'd be right
The
there.
magnet, and then when the nut I lost came.
Gotta be right there.
Yeah, I love the skating rink. Where the girls were at. People were smoking in the bathroom and getting stoned. Just like them first few years of meeting up with stoners and girls and getting out of elementary school and going into junior high. Too young to be smoking, but we didn't care.
Well,
And I tell you what, Indian blood's tough, man. I had like more Irish or something Scottish, so I could drink more. I like to be able to drink like a normal person.
Wire? Yeah, wire.
So I'd probably be an alcoholic if I did, but I might enjoy that. Maybe. If it didn't bring me any trouble, you know. I agree. Yeah. I mean, you know, weed makes life so much easier. Alcohol just makes life harder. It makes it fun for a little bit, but then it's rough.
It's a quarter inch. Yeah, that'll do it.
Weed doesn't like
Let me see, a quarter inch.
waste your time so much. I can do weed and do something and be useful. I like alcohol. I don't be useful at all. I just want
a tin on here too, so
to do some
go ahead and hold on to that.
nutty shit. Just get nutty.
See if we can get down in there with this. Yeah.
I need some pain.
Can.
Oh, I tell you what, last few days. Got popping joints. I don't know. Huh. I kind of heard a little bit. I guess I need to do a search. because I'd like to see Harvard and Yale in some fraud trouble. Universities are getting to be so worthless, especially ones like that. Those are just a detriment to our society. Guess you'd say that. Especially, it's supposed to be the pinnacle of our society over there. To our detriment. Damn, keep going, Jeff. Keep pushing on that wrench. You'll get there one of these days. Ain't nothing you can do, too. That's the only little thing that'll fit down in there. What a boring video. I kind of promised myself I'd do it, though. You know, people come on here and they're like, all right, I'm going to do a vlog every day for the next 2 months. Something, you know, well, they obligate themselves. I kind of obligated myself, okay, I'm gonna post these every day, post my status on this until it comes to an end. Give me something to do on YouTube. Ain't much of a subject matter, but at least it has some kind of theme, you know. So I'll get back to my old theme of drink beer plus drink some more beer. But I'm sitting alone, yeah. YouTube is my main tool for not sitting alone. And then family's second behind you. YouTube comes first, and then family. And then friends. So, kind of weird.
I'm sure I'm on the right one.
Now, if I had to go back and be like a caveman or something, live in a cave, I would probably.
Yeah. 12.
I'd probably be really ill from loneliness.
No. I needed 10. I think I got that at the turn, though.
Modern day man. I need to talk to somebody in Australia every day.
Yeah.
And I like to talk to somebody in California, New York, and Florida, too.
All right, now. Okay. One of these guys
Just
come back
my
on.
priorities. I should. And we'll partake in endeavors that are not, no, they're not something.
Get crazy.
I need to move this computer to the garage. Give me a little laptop for the garage. Then I can do this and watch videos and talk to people all at the same time. My garage. Modern day garage. Man, I can remember going to the library to look up people's numbers to call long distance. Like a friend would move, you know, like Butch Walters moved to Tulsa, so you go down to the library and look up Chuck Walters, look up his dad.
Just squeezing a gasket here.
Then you might have to call 3 people because you didn't know their dad's name.
Okay.
So you'd be like, is
Too
Butch
much on
there? And no, you got the wrong number. You know, you call the next Walters and call the next Walters, and the fourth Walters would be, yeah, Butch, let me get him.
No.
I love the phone back in the 70s, man. The 60s, the 70s, man, my phone was. My mom and dad never got to use the phone. I was always on it.
Okay, switch this.
I could beat my brothers up, so I got the phone.
Take this one back out.
Yeah. No doubt. Wait till after 6. I would just be on the phone all the time with girls I met at the skating rink, too. Hey, Carlos, what's going on? All right. I'm going to watch that. I usually get by there to watch your videos. They're pretty good. Like to see maybe more Scott Hall and less Boyd. But I could just go back and watch some Scott Hall wrestling shit, man. Is your fridge running? Gosh. Yeah, and you could call that number and your phone would call you back. You'd be at somebody's house and call that number and hang it up, and then it'd call back. And I wonder just how much my kids, in their lifetime, they went from telephones to, they got good iPhones in their lifetime. I wonder if my grandkids be flying around on drones and shit. I kind of knew they'd always have telephones and TV hooked up together because I watched Star Trek. Yeah. All that stuff they said on Star Trek, it's pretty much. The only thing they ain't done is figured out how to beam us around yet. So, sure they're trying. They're probably working on it.
Man, you gotta take this stupid thing off just to change the thermostat. I should have changed it. Craziness.
Man, my daughter took typing in high school, and she can just zing. Even on her phone, she can zing. Me, I never took typing, but I was a CAD operator, CAD drafting, so I got pretty good at just. Sometimes I have to kind of watch the keyboard more than half the time, but I don't always have to watch it. Kind of got good instincts about it, but I don't have that method like my daughter. She don't have to look at all. She just homes in on those home keys and 2 little dots, and then her fingers do the talking. which has been good for her. Different
appears
few
to
jobs
be
she's needed those skills.
tight.
So.
Yeah.
Humble fingers.
Tight.
That's me. I do.
Okay.
I don't care about my mistakes. I kind of care about them, but just learn not to care about them. So I make some bad mistakes. My keys are all dirty. About time to buy another keyboard.
What is next?
Use a keyboard till it gets so dirty you can't see the keys, and go down to Walmart and buy another one.
Clock.
Don't even try to clean it. Just go get the Walmart one.
Electric wire.
Then you can type real good.
That one isn't really haunting me. I know where it is though. I know where you are. I should have put that other one on first.
Yeah, you should have put something on first there, Jeff.
Where is it? Who is it?
What a little mess it's got going on in there.
Somewhere. Oh gosh. This one. So I might want to change my dang mind about things here.
Yeah, you
back up and take some stuff back off. And that one probably should have went on there first.
It's going to run out of battery.
I think I'm going to have to take the thermostat back off again.
It's about as long as my camera will go.
Figure out a way to get down in here. Get down, get down.
Oh, thank you, Susie. I'm hoping I haven't even been over there to see anybody. I just stuck in this project here. But the last time I seen her, she's getting around really well. She got her energy. She got some iron infusions that really made a difference, though. I guess she was anemic.
I see what problem I had before.
But in April, I get to find out
I
how
should
her
have just
health
put
is
that
doing,
on
so
just
that'll be
now. First.
be one of those, whatever they are, the full scan thing in April.
That's why that's.
Oh, thank you. I'll let her know. I tell her, she gets lots of prayers from friends here.
What I want to do.
And she'll appreciate all the prayers.
So what I want to do here. Take it off. Do it right. Damn it.
Damn it.
Doing stuff.
Only
well, at
one
least
volt.
now I know how to get the thermostat in there easy.
Nah, you only got to take 1 volt. You'll be all right, Jeff. Well, there we go. That's tonight's video, garage video. I don't know, I might do another one, but I doubt it because it's just a lot of that little nuts and bolts kind of stuff. Tomorrow I might probably, hopefully I do one tomorrow, putting on the timing cover. That is one step away from turning the key. No, man, I'm glad she's well too. I mean, I hope. I'll scan. I don't know. Do something.
Something changed around here, though. Well, that's my presentation for the evening. Oh, I ain't doing nothing. You ain't blabbing. I'm just sitting here trying to. I don't know. I'm probably not gonna have anything to eat. Might heat up half a cup of coffee here. Have half a cup of coffee. Watch Beverly Hillbillies episode. Actually, I probably won't watch the whole thing. I started Beverly Hillbillies. Watch about 10 or 15 minutes, and then push pause and go out and put some nuts and bolts on the car. And back to Beverly. And I don't know, I'm pretty awake, so might try and stay off of here or stay out there and try to get this thing done tomorrow. So, but I might not. Might find some crazy hangout on here, and my YouTube addiction screw up my priorities. Okay. Well, I might see you, out there hanging out someplace. I'll be out there lurking. If I see y'all, I'll come out from behind a curtain, say hello. All right, hugs, Susie. I'm out of here. Jefferson T. Rowe. Another auto video. Peace.